What up though, it's your girl Coco and we are back with another video. In today's video we're going to be doing a camping prep with me. I'm going to be cutting up some fruit, making some muffins, making some sweet tea, and prepping up some pasta salad. And a few more things we'll be discussing a little bit later on in the video. But if that sounds interesting to you, if you're going on your camping trip and this is helping you out, go ahead and leave me a comment below. Let me know how you found me, okay? But further ado, let's just go ahead and hop right in to this video. Alright, so first we're going to go ahead and prep some pasta salad. I'm just going to go ahead and shred up one cucumber. If you want to add more or less, you can. I just find that one is fine. I'm going to go ahead and peel it, cut the ends off, and then I'm using this little like dicer thing to cut them up even smaller. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw that in the pasta salad, or in the pasta, and then we're creating the pasta salad. I did already pre-boil up the pasta. Yeah, so now we're going to go ahead and cut our tomatoes into fours. We're just using some little cherry tomatoes. I find it easier that way. Dump that in, and then dump in the tomatoes and cucumbers. And then we're going to use a whole 16 ounce of Italian dressing. You can use more or less if you want. I find that one is perfect for, I used a whole box of the, I believe this is rotini pasta. You can use whatever kind of pasta you want. And then I'm using this salad blend seasoning. You can do as much or as little as you want, mix it up, and then just let it sit until it's fully cooled, and then we'll go ahead, bag it up, and put it in the fridge. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut up our watermelon. I had this little like watermelon or this little fruit ball thing. Thought it would be cool to just have little watermelon balls. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that with, I just ended up using one just because we're only leaving for 2 days. Like, we're only having 2 days of meals, so I thought that just one of these is fine. And then with the extra, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a jar with some distilled water and the rest of the cucumbers, and then have like a fresh watermelon cucumber water infusion. Super refreshing. I think it would be nice to have. So I went ahead and made that. I did go ahead and put both of the watermelon shells and the rest of the cucumbers in my compost bin, because my pumpkin garden is literally flourishing right now. So I just kind of use my pumpkin garden as my composting, and it just helps the pumpkin vines grow. So yeah, I'm cutting up this pineapple. Now, it wasn't really ripe like how I would want it to be, but you know, we gotta get going. Our trip is tomorrow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it up and then go from there. I tasted it. It wasn't too bad, but it just wasn't as sweet as I personally like it. So I'm just gonna cut it up into little chunks and kind of go from there, guys. I'm so excited for this trip. This is our first like family trip, and I'm super excited. But back on topic. If you're new here, I use my strawberry tops to infuse vodka with, so I'll be using that for that. And I'm using my same little dicer. I got this off of Temu. Well, my mom got it off of Temu, and I'm using it. So yeah, it's a nice little tool. Once I kind of got the hang of it, it was fine, but at first I was struggling, as you can see. But it was super fun, super nice. Cut it however you want. You can just cut it in halves if you like, but I just like little roughly chopped pieces that way. And now we're gonna go ahead and see how my pasta salad is still sitting there. Child, it is still sitting there. But now we're gonna make like the little Debbie's little bites dupe things. I'm using this blueberry kind of muffin mix that you just add milk to. So I'm using evaporated milk because it just tastes really good. And I feel like it gives it that spongy kind of texture that the Little Debbie cakes have. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using about half a cup of evaporated milk. You can add more or less if you want. It just depends. And I made 4 molds. So I did 4 rounds of the molds with that. So you do with that as you will. And this is the last round of the muffins. They came out pretty good. I mean, 400 for, I believe it was like 12 minutes for each. On the packet it says like 15 minutes or something, but we're not doing all that. Next, we're moving over to some good old sweet tea, y'all. I'm down from the south, y'all, and we have to have some sweet tea on this camping trip, okay? Now, this is a quart-sized tea bag, and this is a pint-sized jar. So we're just gonna go ahead and use it as a concentrate as well. And so I'll make it really strong, and then we can just dilute it with some water that we have on the campsite. So, and then I'm using about 1.5 cups of sugar. Oh, don't come for me, y'all. But yeah, that's what I'm using. So I just boiled some water on the stove, and that's what you see me putting in the jar now. And then I was like, you know what? I have an awesome idea. I have this Lipton Island mango peach tea. What if I add that in there, and then we just have like a mango tropical iced tea while we camping? Like, what? We are in Bora Bora. Stop playing. So that's that was my idea. Granted, it was 1 o'clock. In the morning, so I just was having all kind of ideas. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like after maybe an hour or so. Usually I'll do this process in the morning and then just sit it outside and let it steep there until dinner's ready. And that's kind of my method, but I just let it sit on the counter this time because it was really, really late. Alright guys, so it is currently 2 a.m. and I'm finally finished. It took me so long because I had to pack up our bin. I'll show you guys that here in a bit. But I chopped up all of our fruit. So we have our watermelon, our strawberries, and pineapple. I was going to brown up our turkey tonight for our nachos, but I'm going to go ahead and do that in the morning. We're not leaving till the afternoon, so I'll do that in the morning. And then it'll be pretty fresh for the dinner at the campsite tomorrow night. So that should be ready. And then we have our tea here. It's looking really nice. I'm gonna just let it soak overnight and then take the tea bags out, taste it, and then kind of go from there. Our pasta salad's looking really nice. It tastes really, really good. So I recommend this little deal. Yeah, that's delicious. So I'm kind of delirious right now. So this is our watermelon cucumber concentrate. So we'll just sip this or add it to water to keep us hydrated throughout the trip. And then these are my little mini bites, my little muffins. I was snacking on them, so guilty. But yeah, that's my little prep haul. We're only gonna be gone for 3 days. We're leaving Friday and then coming back Sunday afternoon. So there's that. Let me show you guys our tie. So this bag is just like our what do you call that? Toiletries. Not toiletries, but our like kitchen stuff. So that's like our cups, plates, things as such. And then I packed up our tote. This is like our pantry for the weekend. We'll go through that another time, probably when we get there. But alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm super sorry. I am super, super tired. But I know it needs to get done. And tomorrow all I have to do is pack up the car and ground up some beef and pack the cooler. That's really it. So I'm excited. I have to still go to work tomorrow, but we're leaving right when I get off. So it will be dark arriving to the campsite, but I'll vlog a little bit, and then in that morning I'll kind of show you guys the setup of everything and how we ended up doing it. If we have enough light, I might vlog it for you. Who knows? We'll just kind of play it by ear. I won't make any promises, but I will vlog the camping trip. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna keep talking, so I'm gonna go to bed before I keep blabbing my mouth. But we'll be in the stores, we'll be in the kitchen. Heck, we might even be on vacation. We'll always keep you on your toes, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.